On Shabbat. Just making sure. Great. Hello. I'm probably fine. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It is so wonderful to see you all. We begin on page 128 with Hinei Ma Tov. Hinei Ma Tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. 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 How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hinei ma tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hinei ma tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Page 124. And please join me. We enter the sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls, we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built a synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to lives of righteousness, holding up to them a vision of their truest selves. Now we, in our turn, come into the sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we cross its threshold. Weariness, doubt, the flaws within human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let these drop away at the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer. We turn to page 120 as we light our Shabbat candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav metzivanu lehatlik ner shel Shabbat.
For those who are able, we rise together for Kiddush, the top of page 123.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav meratzavanu Meshabbat kodsho me'ahava u'b'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'asei bereshit ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh zeichel yitziat Mitzrayim kivanu bacharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim b'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava u'b'ratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Amen. L'chaim.
The top of page 127, we read together. There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain. On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share. There are days when we exploit nature as if it were horn of plenty that can never be exhausted. On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation. There are days when we act and care nothing for the rights of others. On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world our goal. So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace. We turn to page 140 for Mizmor Shir.
Mizmor Shir leyom haShabbat Tov lehodot l'Adonai ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, מאמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור מעלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך, במעשה ידיך ארנן. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון.
The bottom page 145. Entrances to holiness is everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time, even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There is no place on earth without the presence. 144, Archetzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שם רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומייכון ובחי לכל בית ישראל. בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם, ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי בקודשה. בריחו לאלה מן כל בחתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן בעלמם, ואמרו אמן.
We rise together, 146.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך, ברוך אדוני המבורך, לעולם ועד.
We continue together at the top of page 149. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way in which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise you, Adonai, our God, for whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, hamariv aravim. On the next page.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, B'shochbeinu uvkumeinu, Nasiach mechukecha, V'nismach medivrei Toratecha, Uv'mitzvotecha leolam ba'ed, Ki Chayenu be'orech yameinu, ubahem nehgeh yomam balayla. Ve'ahavtecha al tasir mimenu leolamim, Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod, Malchuto Leolam, Leolam ba'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha, v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha, Beshinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam, Beshivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech, u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha, u'kshartam leot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot bein einecha, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Please join me at the bottom of page 154 as we translate the Ve'ahavta. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol before your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments, to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be God for you. I am Adonai your God. Our song of redemption, our Michamocha 158.
Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot osef ele, Malchutecha ra'u v'necha, Mokei ayam, Lifnei Moshe, Se'eli anu ve'ameru, Adonai imloch leolam ba'ed.
We continue together at the bottom of page 160. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up, our guardian, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel, and for your name's sake, be our help. Shield or shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. The top of the page.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Mehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Mehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Mehamidenu shomreinu lechaim, lechaim, lechaim.
The top of page 163. We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is unconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. Vishamru, the top of page 162.
Mishameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם לעולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השמיני שבת וינפש.
We continue the middle of page 165. Prayer invites God's presence to suffuse our spirits, God's will to prevail in our lives. Prayer may not bring water to parched fields, nor mend a broken bridge, nor rebuild a ruined city. But prayer can water an arid soul, mend a broken heart, rebuild a weakened will. For those who are able, we rise together for our tefillah, the middle of page 166.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה זוכרנו לחיים מלך חפץ בחיים מחותמנו בספר החיים למענך אלוהים חיים מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ברופאי חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה מי כמוך אף הרחמים זוכר יצוריו לחיים ברחמים ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה ברוך אתה אדוני המלך הקדוש.
The top of page 173. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. We take a few moments for our own meditations or silent prayers.
Yihul ratzon imre fi, Yihul ratzon imre fi, V'hegion libi lefanecha, Adonai tzuri v'koali. Oh, may the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart be acceptable before you. O God, my rock and my redeemer. Oseh shalom bimromav, Uyaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, me'imeru, me'imeru,
At this moment in our service, we think of those in our community, those especially who are in need of healing of body or spirit. Temple Emanu-El thinks of Linda Applebaum, Sophia Berry, Margaret Bell, Harold Seitlin, Sidney Clements, Wes Coleman, Deborah Shergois, Eliyahu Mizrahi Ben Chava, Orit Cohen, Edward Goldberg, Howard Goldberg, Jeffrey Goldman, Sandra Goldman, Miriam Goldstein, Josie Hatfield, Evelyn Held, Donald Himmel, Edward Hyman, Corey Kessler, Sharon Lahan, Zayn Mamlik, Mark Petrosky, Malka Bat Rachel, Cindy Routman, Greg Schoengert, Susan Schumann, David Siegel, Leslie Simon, Pam Huff Simpson, Liz Slive, Laurel Smith, Chrissy St. Charles, Don St. Charles, Samantha Wallace, and Brenda Weinstein. For those who are with us this evening and you wish to share a name out loud, we invite you to do so as my eyes meet yours. For those names mentioned out loud, and all of our hearts right now are with Florida, in the Carolinas, praying for Misha Berach to all who are currently experiencing such a tragedy. 371.
Misha Berach Avoteinu Mekor habracha le'imoteinu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imoteinu מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Gamar Tov. Traditionally on Shabbat Shuvah, at Shul we would continue to talk about the essence of Teshuvah, the ability to return. Again, this continuation of self-examination, introspection, before we welcome Kol Nidre Tuesday and Yom Kippur Wednesday. This is still Chashuv Mayod. This is still very important as we process the essence of the Hagim. But tonight, just for this moment, we can take a break from the Teshuvah process. As I said during my Rosh Hashanah message, I believe the synagogue's main goal is to bring the joy of Judaism. And tonight, we're going to do that again with this incredible joy. And tonight, we're going to bless an incredible matriarch of the city of Birmingham, Dorothy Shiland, as she celebrates her birthday this weekend, technically on Sunday, sometimes either the second or the first. Your mother would know to get you in school. But this weekend, Dorothy turns 100. And this is the third time in my career as a rabbi I have the honor, I'm blessed to be able to bless you, and I thank you for this moment. So Dorothy, please come sit in this chair and invite the May Frozen families, the Shiloh families. I want you to come and stand behind this incredible matriarch. You can take a seat. Come on, guys. You have family watching, I believe, in Maine. Is that correct? Or in Atlanta? Both. Okay. So this is a very special talit. I think most of the congregation gets aggravated because it keeps on falling off me during the Hagim. We're going to talk about that next year for a sermon. But nevertheless, this is special. It's the talit that I was married in, and it's a time of joy, and I want to bring you this joy to you too. So family, I ask you to wrap this talit around your grandmother and mother as we give you the threefold benediction as we bless this incredible matriarch.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and forever protect you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God forever embrace you, and God's face forever bring you that light.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha me'asem lecha
God forever lift you up and forever bring you peace. Kanihi Ratzon, may it be Hashem's will. Mazel Tov. We're not done yet. Hold on, Jeff. We're not left in there. There's no. When we blessed Leonard Held as he turned 100, there's something about the significance of being born in 1922. I knew you grew up across the street, but you're here tonight. I don't know if Bethel at the time sang these words, but for this congregation, this particular piece written 100 years ago is a perfect song as we bless you. and many people in this congregation know the words, so please sing along.
May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Amen.
Happy birthday to you, Dorothy. Mazel tov.
Mazal tov.
We should get used to Tuesday night and Wednesday. There's going to be a lot of standing, so we're going to stand together for Aleinu 586.
עלינו לשמח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם. מה אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
On this Shabbat Shuvah, we recall the yortzites of B.L. Punch Ahrens, Herman Adler, Lynn C. Alexander, Evelyn Allen, Sadie C. Barstein, Rose Abraham Bayer, Sidney Bernstein, Samuel Bittner, Ralph Carl Black Sr., Beatrice Blumberg, Herman Blumberg, Jack F. Broda, Dudley Burwell, Daniel Carricker, Robert Greg Coons, Barney Copeland, Alfred Freeman, Selma Friedman, Murray M. Gold, Ruth Bromberg Goldstein, Harold Goldstein, Rachel Grabov, Brian Grodner, Geraldine Weiser Heyman, Joseph E. Hirsch, Fred Cantor, Hannah Kaufman, Bitsy Cronenberg, Alfred Babe Levinson, Oscar Babe May, Dorothy Majerian, Marshall Howard Miller, Rose Monheit, Rose Krensman Otis, Sherman C. Raffel, Lydia Rogers, Francis Roseman, Joanne Rosenfeld, Vernon R. Rosenthal, Edward Russell, Aaron Sachs, Rebecca Slive, Morris Solomon, Sam Spiegelman, Larry Weiner, Molly Weiss, and Benjamin B. Wolf. Our heartfelt condolences in the recent passings of Marion Deitch, great aunt of Dr. Rachel Wright, Nell Freeman, mother of Karen Timmerman, Shirley Ann Strickland, mother of Ron, grandmother of Hannah, Andrew, and Ellie Strickland. We rise together as a united congregation for our Martyrs' Kaddish, 598. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yomad divrach hirotei v'amlich malchutei, v'chayachon u'vyomechon u'v'chayet echol beit Yisrael, Bagala u'izman kariv v'yimru.
Amen.
Yehei shemei rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lamei maya. Yiparach v'yishtabach hitba'ar hitromam hitnaseh. Vitadar vitale vitalal shemei kucha.
Brichu.
Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiram yelma v'yimru.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael me'imeru. Amen.
I know it's not my style to do announcements on Shabbat, but just 3 quick announcements. On Sundays, it's our lifelong learning. In addition to religious school, we do adult ed. Please join us at 10 a.m. in the Jasper Room. We welcome Mark Young. He'll teach us about Matovu, what Jewish texts can teach us. We'll have coffee, we'll have bagels. Come and learn with us. It's traditionally during Tishrei that we study, so come study with us. The second announcement that I have is please remember about Temple Emanu-El's historic 10-day campaign. If you haven't donated canned goods, please do so. And finally, this is going to be something new. We haven't been able to do it because of COVID, and it's somewhat new in my tenure here, but traditionally our brotherhood has built the sukkah. That's going to change. They're part of it, they're the leaders, but not this Sunday, but next Sunday at 9:30 a.m. we're going to meet in the Lapidus atrium. And I'm inviting the entire congregation to engage and perform in the mitzvah of building the sukkah. Yes, we'll have food, bagels, and donuts. It's a great time. You get to see your rabbi and cantor be incredibly handy for the first time, not rely upon Yaakov, but come and join us. We'd love to see you build the sukkah, and we have a myriad of programs for this Sukkot. Our final song, Adon Olam 625.
Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol Yitzir nivra le'et nasa b'chefzo kol hazai melech shemo nikra ve'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora ve'hu haya ve'hu hove והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא אחד ואין שני, להמשיל לו להחמירה, בלי ראשית בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמשרה, והוא אלי וחי גואלי, בצור חבלי בעת צרה, והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ביום אקרא בידו אפקיד רוחי בעת ישן מאירה ואם רוחי גוויעתי אדוני לי ולא אירה.
Shabbat Shalom, Shana Tova, Gamar Tov.
גמר טובה.